The school bully. Everyone had one. Mean and vicious with their approach. If they were coming after you, you would know about it. They'd beat you up and take your lunch money and not think much about it. Imagine if over time you could naturally build up your muscles and eventually take that bully down and they would never bother you again. That is what has happened to the Sydney rock oysters in the Richmond River. They have naturally begun to change their colour in what farmers believe is an attempt to fight off the bully in the river, the Queensland unknown disease, or as it is also known, the QX disease. Similarly to humans, oysters also have different pigmentation levels in their outer surface. For us, it is in the skin, and for them, it is in the shell. This pigment is produced through an increase in melanin production, often said to help in oyster defense. These mechanisms are particularly important in invertebrates who can't produce antibodies to fight disease. QX disease is known to attack and pick on the oysters, particularly when their immune system has already been affected by low water quality, usually from human development and agricultural areas surrounding the water body that they live. My project looks to uncover if the change in coloration in these oysters is helping them fight off the mortality that normally comes with infection. The local farmers have noted that there has been very little die-off in the new darker oysters in the last few years, compared with up to 98% death rate, which is normally seen from the QX disease. Using different molecular techniques, I'll be able to determine the different levels of infection and whether the coloration has a correlation with this. I'll be looking to investigate the connections between the presence or absence of the parasite within the tissues of these oysters and the pigmentation levels that they are showing. Growth and survivorship within the river will also help determine if the oysters are surviving in this new state. Future uses for this information include the potential to determine which genes are being expressed in the Richmond River oysters and whether this is inherited from the mother oyster to the babies. If this is the case, these results could help struggling breeding programs along the Richmond River and the southeast coast of Australia. Using these results, we could learn more about the natural development of these species and help shape the future of the oyster industry by improving the chances of survivability against the bully QX disease and ensure that more oysters move from the farm onto your plate. Thank you.